Hey, Wednesday evenings weather for Weather Geeks time here on WFMJ.com and my weather blog, EricWFMJ.com. This is the daily video in which I talk for probably too long sometimes about the upcoming weather over the next several days, and we always take a look at the medium range, sometimes the real long range as well. Well, today we had a overcast sky for most of the day. Temperature struggled, 54 the best we could do this afternoon. The clouds have started to break some as we've gotten into the evening hours. We had even some peaks of sun right before sunset this evening. The showers from earlier today have pushed off to the east into the mountains of west central PA. The sky is clearing in western Ohio, southwestern Ohio, and I do think that process will continue overnight. I'll put the satellite, this is the infrared satellite, put this in motion here and show you that clearing is continuing to work from west to east, and with a clear sky overnight, it'll be a typical mid-October night. We'll drop down into the lower 40s by daybreak tomorrow. That's actually pretty close to our average. Tomorrow's going to be a nice day. We're going to have sunshine, and some of this warmth is going to come east. I think we've got a good shot at mid-60s tomorrow. It's going to feel a lot different tomorrow afternoon. Beautiful, beautiful day. Rake the leaves. Do whatever you want to do outdoors tomorrow. That is your day. Check out the heat down across the southern tier of states this evening. It's in the 90s in most of Texas, parts of Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana as well. We look off to the north, though, and I showed this on the news this evening at 6. Excuse me. Up in Canada, the cold air is definitely strengthening. We've got single digits and teens up here in the Northwest Territories of Canada. Very sparse population up here, thankfully, because it's awfully cold for October. Chunk of this is going to come down for the weekend. We're not going to be in the single digits and teens, but we will be well below average as we head into the upcoming weekend. First thing I want to do is show you the latest NAM model. North American model is what NAM stands for. I'm going to focus on tomorrow night and Friday. This next front drops down tomorrow night, and it'll produce some showers, I think, starting after sunset tomorrow evening. Here's tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Some showers pushing in from the north and the west there at 8 p.m. And as we go into the overnight, those showers will be kind of around for a lot of the night. Now, what about Friday? I think the overnight showers are gone by Friday morning. Here's 8 o'clock in the morning on Friday. The rain's gone. But as we get into the late afternoon and the evening, and another little disturbance drops down and the flow off the lake becomes stronger, we're going to start to see some showers breaking out again. And the timing on this isn't great because I think these will impact high school football Friday evening. Increasing chances for rain, it looks like, for Friday evening. And it's going to be a chilly rain where it is raining. I mean, it's going to be no better than the mid-40s. It'll feel like around 40 when it's raining. Not great weather for high school football this week, but, it's October. It's Northeast Ohio and Western PA. This stuff is going to happen. All right, as we head into the weekend then, here's a look at the NAM model Saturday morning. We're going to continue to see little streamers come off the lakes on Saturday, and so we're going to allow for a shower here and there. Notice, though, Saturday morning, there's blue showing up here on the modeling. There's probably going to be some wet snowflakes in the higher terrain of southern New York, northern Pennsylvania, around Bradford and Olean and Jamestown, and heading over towards parts of the Finger Lakes, Binghamton, and then up into northern New York as well. I really doubt we see any snowflakes here locally Saturday, but I can't totally rule out in the real high terrain, the highest terrain anyway, of the snow belt. Geauga County, parts of Ashtabula County, I can't rule out someone sees a couple of stray snowflakes in there, but it'll be stray. This will be mostly just chilly rain showers that try to line up on Saturday. The NAM model would have you believe they're mostly aimed at northwestern PA. The GFS, kind of the same idea. Notice the GFS has even more blue. I think that's overdone on Saturday afternoon. But yeah, there's going to be some wet snowflakes flying around in parts of New England and perhaps even as far south as maybe Franklin Oil City in PA, but most likely towards Bradford, Wellsboro, Mansfield, PA, and points on north on Saturday. So winter's coming, folks, one step at a time. All right, let's talk about the rest of the weekend and next week then. I think lake effect rain shower could linger into Saturday night. Then clouds should break for sunshine Sunday. Here's Sunday afternoon. Browns have a home game on Sunday. Pittsburgh is at home as well. It should be clear for both games. It'll be chilly. Then as we go into next week, our high is almost right overhead here Monday morning. It's going to be crystal clear Monday morning. It's going to be cold, hard freeze. I'll show you the temperatures in just a second. But for most of us, this will be the first hard freeze of the season. And then as that high slips off to the east, boy, is it going to warm up in a hurry, because by midweek, that high will be over here. The flow around high pressure is clockwise, so a southwest wind will develop. and temperatures will be off to the races during the middle of the week. It looks pretty nice. Quickly about the temperatures, here's Saturday night's lows on the latest GFS. Now, these are going to be held up a little bit by clouds. There's going to be some lake effect clouds that will keep temperatures from dropping into the 20s in most spots. Farther south you are, down in southern Columbiana County, maybe Lawrence County, we could see a few upper 20s here Saturday night into early Sunday morning. Everyone has a good chance, though, of dropping into the 20s Sunday night into Monday morning, and there could even be in the rural areas, particularly in Mercer County, there could be some 23, 24-degree readings first thing Monday morning. Looks awfully, awfully cold. Nothing unusual. In fact, it's a little bit behind schedule, the frost and freeze this time of the year. We usually have had one by now as far as the averages, some years later, some years earlier. So this is nothing unusual, but it is significant. Again, the cold shot doesn't last long, though. Here's the weekend, and then next week, we're talking mid-60s by the middle of the week, and I still think these long-range numbers are possibly underdone. We can hang on to the warmth, warmer than average temperatures, maybe through the end of the month. So if you don't like it this cold, this early in the season, hang in there. Next week does look quite a bit better. Thanks for watching the Wednesday night weather for Weather Geeks. Look forward to seeing you tonight on 21 News at 11. Another Weather Geek video posted Thursday evening around 8 o'clock p.m.